Alright, what's up guys, so I'm back with a video. I know I haven't been posting a lot lately, that's been on me. But let's look at this fantasy team I have. I went to auto draft, I don't know why I'm in the Saints helmet, I don't care about the Saints. But yeah, I chose my fantasy team earlier today. That's what it was. So yeah, and look at the bench here. So let's go over this fantasy team. It looks good on paper. So yeah, the quarterback they chose for me was Carson Wentz. Now, Carson Wentz will be going up against the Falcons. Well, didn't give a lot of fantasy points this week to Kirk Cousins because Kirk Cousins literally threw the ball 10 times. Eagles should not be as run heavy as the Vikings were last week against the Falcons. This is a Sunday Night Football game. I think Carson Wentz should put up good numbers. Yeah, I think he should. And Philly will not be as run heavy as Minnesota. Not going to pass the ball like 50 times, but not going to be as run heavy. Le'Veon Bell. They chose for me Le'Veon Bell against the Cleveland Browns. Now, Le'Veon Bell's going to get a lot more work because Sam Darnold's going to be out. He actually has mono. Trevor Siemian will get the start, so they're going to be relying more on Le'Veon Bell. Although today he got an MRI on the shoulder. And my other running back they chose for me was actually Melvin Gordon. And David Montgomery had right here on my flex thing, where Josh Gordon is right now. Here's what I did. My running backs were Le'Veon Bell and Melvin Gordon, and my flex was Josh Gordon, or my flex was David Montgomery and Josh Gordon on my bench. But then, since Melvin Gordon's still holding out, I put him on my bench for now. I put David Montgomery in as the other running back for Le'Veon Bell, and I put Josh Gordon in my flex, and then Melvin Gordon, he's on my bench now. So yeah. Looking at the wide receivers they chose for me, Odell Beckham Jr. and Stephon Diggs. Odell Beckham Jr. wore like a $350,000 watch, very expensive watch. I wore last week against the Titans. Now, none of the Browns players played well at all last week. That's why they got blown out 43-13 by the Titans. But this week he's facing the Jets on a Monday Night Football game. Yeah, hopefully he has a big game for my fantasy team. Yeah. Then I got Stephon Diggs going up against the Green Bay Packers defense. Packers defense looked absolutely great last week against the Bears. They only allowed 3 points. Plus the Packers are getting a long week to prepare. So the Packers defense is very good. Stephon Diggs is very good as well, though, along with his Adam Thielen, but I have Diggs on my fantasy team. Hopefully he does well against ferocious Packers defense. Alright, tight end spot. Well, it was a tough choice actually for the tight end because it was originally Evan Ingram who was the starter and Eric Ebron was on my bench. But I put Eric Ebron in my starter and Evan Ingram on the bench. No disrespect to Evan Ingram, but Eric Ebron, I think, is a very good tight end. And I think Josh Gordon's a little bit better. I think Josh Gordon's better than him as well, so I didn't put him in my flex. But no disrespect to Ingram. Just Ebron's a great tight end. He didn't have a great week last week against the Chargers, but he's still a great tight end in my opinion. Had a great year last year. But now no Andrew Luck. Hopefully has a good bounce back week next week against the Titans. Josh Gordon. He was originally on the bench, but then I explained the whole thing with Melvin Gordon. He was holding out. I had to shuffle up the lineup a little bit. He ends up in my flex against the Dolphins. I expect a big day from him. He had a touchdown last week in the shellacking of the Steelers, 33-3. Should have an even bigger week this week against the Dolphins. The Dolphins are just terrible. They're terrible. Unprofessional game last week against the Ravens. They lost 59-10 at home. You know the line for that game? The Patriots are actually favored by 19 points in Miami. They're favored by 19. The line's insane. But anyways, yeah. Josh Gordon in my flex, I think. Hopefully he'll have a big week. I think he will. The kicker. Tammy Fairbairn, the kicker. For me, that's who they chose for me. Yeah. Not much to say here except that, hopefully the Texans score a lot, and then we get a lot of chances. So I take extra points and field goals. And yeah. And then finally for the starters, the Rams defense now is I do not feel confident at all this week for the Rams defense because they're facing the Saints offense. So that's never a good sign when you're facing that offense. Plus the Saints are going to be mad, they want revenge on the Rams for that whole NFC Championship game debacle last year, that no call, yeah. I don't feel confident at all because the Rams defense, so I look at the Saints offense. Look for later in the season. Hopefully they get to the quarterback a lot. Hopefully they wreak havoc on other teams. Yeah. And then on the bench, I got Jameis Winston as my backup quarterback on the bench. He actually plays tonight against the Panthers on Thursday Night Football, but he's short week traveling. Jameis Winston's not a very good quarterback in my opinion. Always throws like a few picks. Yeah. Melvin Gordon, he's still holding out. Yeah. So you gotta put him on your bench, no matter what the other running backs are. Darrell Henderson, this running back for the Rams, I believe that's what his name is, Darrell Henderson. Yeah, he's my bench as well. I also can't put him over Le'Veon Bell, and I can't put him over David Montgomery, I don't think either. Larry Fitzgerald's on my bench. He's very old, decent wide receiver still, but cannot put him over Diggs or Beckham. AJ Green. Now, if AJ Green is perfectly healthy, I'll probably put him over Diggs. But he's injured right now. So, yeah, not healthy. He's still injured, so that's why I didn't choose AJ Green, obviously. And then Evan Ingram, this is a tough decision, but I did not put him on here. I thought Abrams was a little bit better. And yeah. Anyways, that's going to wrap it up for this video. This is my fantasy team for the year. So, yeah. Bye-bye.